up everyone, welcome back to Firestorm. In this tutorial we'll go over some basic commonly used tags in HTML. Of course there'll be many more than in this video, but those will be covered in more detail in the next videos to come. So let's just open up our code, and in this green text you can see what we'll be discussing now. So these are just a list of the tags that we can use to make our site do different things. So let's start with the first one that you can actually see here. This green text is called a comment. Now a comment is just text that doesn't get rendered by the browser, so meaning it doesn't appear on your site, but it's to help you or someone who's viewing your code understand what's happening. So how to make a comment: you just have a less than sign, exclamation mark, and then two hyphens, and then it should close up. Or if it doesn't on your text editor, just close it with two hyphens and a greater than sign. And now if you notice, any text that goes within this doesn't get rendered by the browser. So this can be useful just for notes, so that anyone who looks at your code can understand what's going on. Now the next one is a P. Now that's just a paragraph tag. So let's put that in, and this just separates different paragraphs in your site. So you can just put some text here and say this is a paragraph. Save that, and if you go to our browser and notice that our website is called index.html. Now you should always name your home page index.html, because every browser is going to identify your home page as index. So just keep that in mind. Name your home page index.html. So if you just refresh this, you can see that this is just a paragraph. So if you put another one in, let's just copy this, this is another paragraph. Save that, and we refresh, and you can see that there is some space here because it's another paragraph. So this can be useful to you. The next one that we should go through is a header. Now this means header 1 to 6. From 1 to 6 it decreases in size. So a good thing to know is that if you use a header 1, it's usually at the top of your website. So let's just say my website, just like the name, but this will be basically like a header. So it's some large text. So save it and refresh. You can see that it's much bigger than the normal text in the paragraphs. And if we change this to even a 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, it's going to decrease as you increase that number. So if we just use a 6 instead and save it, then refresh this, you can see what I'm talking about. The size decreases drastically as you increase the size of this. So you can have header 1 to 6, and I would recommend using a hierarchy fashion. That means within every header you can just increase that number. So there's your main header, then there will be subheadings. You can just keep making the text smaller by using these numbers. Then we have section. Section is just, for example, if you have a blog or something, you can use the section tag to separate every different part of it. You can also use article. An article works in a similar fashion, but it's mainly used for any type of news, or as it suggests, an article. Now we have some new tags that are in HTML5. We just take that out, we don't need it anymore. Now this is header, main and footer. These are very useful tags that you should only find in HTML5. And if you notice, there's a header, a main, and a footer tag. These are very useful, and I think you should really use these to separate every part of your website. So let's just say your header would contain your actual header. So your header 1 tag, you can just call it my website as we had it before, and within your main can have all of your main content. So like if it was your website, refresh. Okay, let's just save this. Now the main tags should hold everything that's within this whole part. Sorry, not the header, everything below it, but not right at the bottom of your site. That should be in the footer column, or tag rather. In the footer tag you should have, probably as you've seen in many websites before, some contact info or the person who developed the website, or any information, extra information that wasn't in the main tags. Okay, so that's header, main, and footer. Now there's a couple of other tags that we'll go over, like divs and spans and lists and all of that, but those need a bit more detail than this, and we'll look at those in the videos to come, so don't worry about that. And also look forward to my Python course. There'll be a Python course starting soon, and just look out for those videos. The next video in this course will probably be on line breaks and white spaces, and also horizontal rules. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.